we're live. Hey guys, happy Valentine's Day. Today I promised y'all that I'd be making Nutria pizza, and this is my friend Jody.
Hi everyone.
And we'll wait for some people to get on. And today we're gonna be making a very good, nutritious Nutria pizza, guys. It's a great Valentine's Day present for your loved one. Maybe not all loved ones love Nutria pizza, but you know, certain very special people, maybe very specialized people like Nutria pizza. So we're gonna show y'all how to do that today. And I harvested these Nutria with my bow, so I wanted to show y'all what we can do with them once we have them. Thanks for joining us, guys. Again, it's Valentine's Day, it's Nutria Pizza Day. This is my friend Jody. She is a professor, she's smart, and she actually made like she had this great idea. So like she came over and I had the Nutria and she's like, hey, let's make a pizza. And I was like, I've never thought to make a Nutria pizza. I've done it in the crock pot before, but that was it. So today we are going to make a pizza out of it. And again, y'all might not know, but this meat is actually really, really good. Do you have the raw meat I can show them?
Yep.
I put it in the fridge. And so the Nutria meat is actually like a nice, like lean meat, and it's high protein, low fat, and it's just like that. So this is what it looks like raw, and it's actually a really, really, really good meat. Hey, Janet. It's a great meat, guys. So if y'all haven't tried this before, and you actually get the opportunity to harvest a Nutria, I really, really, really recommend you try eating it. I know people are a little scared to do so because they think that it's a rat and, you know, oh, that's disgusting. But it's actually, guys, really great meat because these Nutria only eat marsh plants. Like they eat the plants out of the marsh, they're herbivores. So they're actually a really good clean meat to try. So they're invasive to Louisiana. They eat our coastal wetlands down, unfortunately. So we're allowed to shoot them during the season, and there is a bounty on them in Louisiana as well, $6 a tail if you're part of the Nutria control program. So this Valentine's Day, we wanted to show y'all in Louisiana how to make a Nutria pizza. So what do we do first, Jody?
Well, first we had to make the dough. So this is a sourdough crust.
Hang on, let me flip the camera. There we go.
So this is my lovely sourdough starter that I keep in my fridge. It is made from all-purpose flour and rye flour, which worked really good here. So it's always almost hungry. And I started this about 11:30. So my dough has been rising. So it actually makes enough for 2 thin crust pizzas. So I already got one all pushed all out and ready to go, and then I can actually set this one out for later and get that one ready to go. So we're gonna make 2 pizzas today. I'm really sad that they're not gonna be heart shaped, but that seems like a lot of extra work. And even though it is Valentine's Day, we're not in a lovey-dovey mood.
No.
We love some food.
Yeah, y'all, it's a Valentine's Day. So yeah, we're just here cooking Nutria. So
I'm really excited to put Nutria on a pizza. I've done about any kind of pizza, but not Nutria. So
and y'all, so Jody's not from here. Where are you from?
I am from Nebraska.
So you might hear the accent because it's different from my accent, which I don't have. And so yeah, she was like awesome. She actually made this crust by hand. So y'all, I was like, yes, if she's gonna do that, I will supply the Nutria meat. So our next step would be...
All right, so after we have it all pushed out in our pizza pan, we need to add the sauce. But first, we actually want to shred up our Nutria to get it ready to go.
So guys, can they see me? All
right.
Guys. So y'all, all right, so how I cooked this, I crock potted this last night to pre-cook the Nutria for the pizza, because if we had just baked it in the oven, it would have been real dry. So what I did, I crock potted it around 7 p.m. last night, and I used some crab boil. Actually, we decided to do it like more of a crawfish boil almost. I used crab boil, put in some lemons, put in some oranges, and just let it sit, and some garlic, and let it sit overnight. And then I took it out, and if you check out this meat, it's already fallen off. Like it's ready to come apart.
Let's get close up.
Yeah, check that out. So it's already coming apart. This is awesome meat, y'all. This is Nutria meat. And I mean, look at that. It's coming off the bone. It's pretty meat. So we just need to go ahead and shred it all up for the pizza, and it'll be ready to go. So I mean, the worst part of this is actually crock potting overnight. So yes, it takes a little bit of work to get there, but it's definitely worth it. And I put it in bone in the crock pot, so I'm just taking it off the bone right now. And again, these guys, Nutria, y'all, it's an herbivore. They eat plants. That's all they eat. So, you know, if people are freaking out, and wondering, you know, are we going to get sick doing this? No, you just cook it like anything else. You make sure the meat's cooked and you'll be good to go. This is actually really high protein meat. I barely had to cut off any fat on this meat, which I think is great. I'm more of a lean meat type of person. So y'all, I bow hunted this down in Intracoastal City, and now I actually get to use the meat, which is really cool. Is it my favorite meat in the world? No. But is it a decent meat to eat? Yeah, I would eat it again. I've eaten it twice now already. So the first 2 times I crock potted it, I used some red wine and some water, and this time we did crab boil in water just to give it a different taste for the pizza. Last time I did it, it was more to make like a roast out of it with vegetables, but this time, you know, we wanted a nicer citrusy flavor for the pizza. So we will see how this comes out.
And how much Nutria did you put in the crock pot? So what kind?
I put about 3 pieces of Nutria in there, so like I would say 2 legs and maybe, I don't know, 1 hind saddle. It wasn't a whole lot. It's just to have enough there to spread out on the pizza. So again, it's not too much. And if y'all are wondering, like, Nutria actually came to Louisiana in the 30s when there was a big fur trade, and they farmed Nutria, and those Nutria got released into the marshes and everything. And in the 40s, they thought that the Nutria was going to control aquatic invasive plants. So they were like, great, we're going to get rid of water hyacinth. That was not the case because the Nutria preferred the native plants. So now we're stuck with all these Nutria, and that's why LDWF has that bounty program on them to try to get as many Nutria as we can out of here. So I would like to think that I'm part of the solution. And I did send off the furs to be tanned. No, I don't know how to tan ferns. So I sent them off to be tanned, and I plan to use them on a jacket as the fur around the jacket, so I'm really excited about that. They actually have really, really pretty thick undercoats, so I was really surprised. Very plush. So if you ever get a chance, you should go and hunt Nutria, and if you're feeling really spicy, hunt it with a bow. So, all right, we pretty much got all the meat. Look how pretty this meat is. Like, it's super dark meat. This is awesome. It's ready to go. You just cook it in the crock pot before we do the pizza. So, if y'all have any questions, please let us know. So, all right, what's our next step?
All right, so let's add the sauce to our first pizza. And I did not make the sauce because I did chicken chores this morning, and making homemade tomatoes or pizza sauce is not my thing. So how saucy do you like your pizza, Miss Annie?
So I don't like a lot of sauce on my pizza personally, y'all. That's like a preference thing, so you know.
I know she doesn't like crust. So the one fun thing about making your own pizza is we can put the sauce all the way out, no real crust on hers. On mine, I like a crust. So Perk's making 2 pizzas.
I was about to say, y'all, we're doing 2 pizzas. You know, we're having a Valentine's Day today. Not feeling very emotional for Valentine's Day, so we decided to do something fun instead. And yeah, this is really cool. And again, if you are on a date and you feel that your loved one would like a Nutria pizza, Jody's laughing at me. If you feel like that would turn them on, you should make this at home today.
If my significant other, if I had one, would make one, I'd be pretty happy.
I would feel like I'd be honored, you know, if someone made me a Nutria pizza. But again, you know, it's not for everybody. And might I mention, Jody's an animal science teacher, so she gets it. So there it is, guys. We're starting the pizza, and there's our Nutria.
Okay, so next, now we got all sauced up, and she said she just wants a little sauce. I used to work at an old Chicago restaurant, which is about their pizza and pasta and beer, so I really enjoy making homemade pizzas. All right, next we're gonna add the meat. So,
all right, guys, let's see. There we go. Yay!
Okay, and since it's already shredded up, I'm gonna just take it and break it apart a little bit more so we can get a little bit of Nutria in each bite.
Y'all check that out. So, like, this is shredded Nutria. It's from the crock pot. The crock potted it first. Right in. That's good. It's gonna be even better on the pizza. There we go.
And I'm pretty particular how I like to add my toppings.
Man, you are picky. I'm like, man.
Because I like to have everything in one bite.
Michael says, here's your rat pizza, babe. Might not go over too well on Valentine's Day. Maybe not on Valentine's Day, Michael, but maybe a different day.
You know, if you harvested it yourself too, I mean, that takes a lot. I mean, I'd be impressed.
Or just don't tell them what it is. Maybe just tell them it's a roast, because I almost got away with that the other day. I was like, oh, if I just bring it in as a roast, you know, and not tell people it's Nutria, but then I told them.
All right, so there's our Nutria on it, and now we're gonna come over here to our mise en place because everything's already cut up. So we have artichoke hearts, green peppers, mushrooms, and sun-dried tomatoes to go with. Do you want any extra garlic or red pepper flakes?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Oh, we got all the goods today for the pizza. I'm so excited. So yeah, guys, I don't know what your favorite pizza topping is, but we talked about this beforehand, and I'm a super big artichoke and mushroom fan, and sun-dried tomatoes, so we're gonna throw it all on this pizza. So y'all check that out. Nutria pizza. It almost looks like pulled pork, but guess what? It's Nutria. And she's putting on artichokes, bell pepper, mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes, and you can kind of add whatever you want to on the pizza, but man, if you can throw some anchovies on that thing. Oh!
Well, to each their own. That's not for us.
Anchovies, yuck, but
Okay.
fine.
So I bought myself a new a utility knife, and that's what I got to use to do all my mise en place today. I was very excited.
Dang, cool. Okay. Yeah, that's looking like a mighty fine pizza, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the only thing that, you know, my favorite topping in the world is black olives, but we couldn't find that beforehand, so it's all good, because guess what? There's Nutria, y'all. Like, this is the first time ever that this has probably been done. I've never seen a Nutria pizza before. I have no idea if it's the first time, but man, let's make it a thing. So this is how we're gonna eliminate the invasive species, y'all. One at a time.
Next, I really think we need to do nachos, because that's my next favorite thing to put about anything on.
What do y'all think? Nacho Nutrias? I'm thinking so. Thinking we could crock pot it beforehand, just like that.
Shred it up again.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Since it does look like pulled pork, I think with a lot of queso and nacho cheese, it would be a perfect combo.
Ooh, that's a pretty pizza. Super, super pretty. And guys, I'll show y'all, let's see, flip that around. I'll show y'all the bow I use. Let's see, put that down for a second. So, if anyone's wondering how to bow hunt Nutria, so I just used my regular compound. I shoot a bear and just went out with a broadhead, just a, looks amazing, thank you. So anyways, just a regular broadhead, fixed blade broadhead, and went out and, you know, to make sure that the coat stayed good, I shot the Nutria right in the head and ended up with 5 or 6 Nutria. So, no, actually 2 the first time and then 3 the next time. So yeah, I ended up with 5, and that actually comes with a lot of meat. I put it in my freezer and de-thaw it when I want to, but it's not bad. Just use your compound if you have one, and it's a lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. Look how pretty! Yes, look at the pizza, y'all.
All right, so we have all our toppings added but the cheese. So we're gonna bake this for 5 minutes in the oven at 450. I followed the King Arthur's Baking sourdough pizza dough recipe. Pretty easy for me. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the oven at 450 for 5 minutes.
Y'all, that looks so good.
And then we add cheese.
Yes, cheese! Oh my god, I didn't know you used to work at a pizza place. Cool. Did y'all see that? Y'all saw that, right? Because that was really, really pretty. Yeah, it was beautiful. Look at that pizza, y'all.
Don't mind my dirty oven. All right, so while that's going, I'm actually gonna put my next dough together.
Y'all, look at this magic. Like, this is handmade dough. This is why Jody's my friend.
So this dough will make 1 16-inch thick crust or 2 12-inch thin crust. Today we're doing thin because I wanted to make more than one pizza. So I just had to oil my pizza pan beforehand. Put a little flour on my hands and pat it out.
Michael McCarthy, go for the heart this time. No, I don't want to shoot the Nutria heart, because if I shoot the Nutria heart...
Oh, making a heart crust.
Oh, Oh, making a heart crust. I thought you meant shoot the Nutria in the heart. Oh, go for heart. Oh, wait. Sorry, Michael, I misinterpreted you there. Okay.
No heart shapes here. Just like heart-shaped jewelry, we don't do heart-shaped pizzas.
No, guys, it's Valentine's Day, but again, it's a low-key, like, Valentine's Day. Like I said, we aren't on dates, so, you know, we're not feeling real in the lovey-dovey mood. We're more in the, let's make a pizza with what we just harvested from the woods. Not really the woods, really the marsh, but, you know, it's one of those things,
So if you want a thicker crust, you can actually let this rise again while on your pizza plate.
Cool.
Again, I'm going to try to make it as thin as possible, just because I want it to cook fast. Because I am starving.
Yeah, I am too. I'm like, it's time to eat.
One good thing about sourdough is if you have GI issues, it's a lot better to eat and it's delicious. And I only bake sourdough bread anymore because I'm that person. It started before COVID-19 happened. I already had sourdough going.
So you weren't what you consider like the basic person who went and decided to make every sourdough thing they could.
Right. I learned after COVID started, but I was already making sourdough bread before it happened.
She wins. This is beautiful. Y'all, look at this Nutria meat. Look at that. If you're scared to try it, well, I've had some people scared to try this meat before because I brought it to the Southern Boys store and they were a little hesitant to try the Nutria, but they did. And you can watch their live video. They agreed it wasn't too bad. So, Nutria meat, try it out.
So, since we're doing thin crust and I added more yeast than I normally would for the amount of time I left the dough rise. This will actually make a 12-inch thin crust, and now it's going to make about a 16-inch thin crust. So this dough goes a long ways.
Y'all, look at that Nutria meat. Look at it. It's so beautiful.
So
Big Bird, you're watching. What's up, Big Bird?
All right, we're going to give this...
I'm glad you liked it. Big Bird did like it, y'all. He was at the Southern Boys store when he tried it the first time, and he was like, that is some good meat.
We're going to give our pizza in the oven 2 more minutes before we add the cheese, and you can keep it in the oven longer without cheese to concentrate your tomato flavor more. So,
I did not know this.
now for mine, I like a little more sauce.
Here comes the sauce, y'all.
Maybe this summer when I get some fresh tomatoes, I'll make some homemade pizza sauce, but not right now.
Again, y'all, make this for your loved ones. It's Valentine's Day. Who doesn't want a Nutria pizza? So we're rocking out the sauce, guys. One pizza is in the oven right now.
I'm limiting my crust because I like it extra saucy. So it's not the prettiest, but neither am I, and I'm still going strong.
Dang, Jody. Anyways, all right, guys. So is there 2 minutes left on that one that's in there? Okay.
Yep.
Y'all are gonna have to check out this pizza when it comes out of the oven. Now, this was the initial bake, right?
Yep, the initial. So this is just to really concentrate our tomato flavor, get our toppings cooked, because we only want to add the cheese for about 4 to 5 minutes just to let it melt. Some people like their cheese really melted. I use an Italian blend versus mozzarella just because I like that little bit more nutty flavor with the combination of cheeses. So right now we're going to throw on our Nutria meat on our second pizza. Again.
Y'all look at that Nutria. Check it out. Nutria. Y'all look at that. It is beautiful.
And just kind of the taste and the type, I definitely would love to have a second meat with it, but again, we are the first people to try this out that we know of. So.
Y'all, this was Jody's idea, and I was like, heck yeah, let's do it. I mean, the only way I could think to do it was a crock pot, so I was like, let's do something different with it. And again, I did crock pot this meat before I brought it here today, and I just used water and some crab oil, just a little bit of liquid crab oil, and put some garlic and lemons and oranges into the crock pot with it, and just cooked it overnight, so we were able to shred it, and it turns into this.
So the 3 pieces of Nutria is good enough for for whole pizzas.
It's beautiful.
All right, and now we add the cheese. Again, I'm just using a finely shredded Italian blend.
Y'all, look at this. It looks so amazing. Like, that's before the full bake on it. Like that.
So how does Anna like her cheese? Does she like a lot of cheese?
I love cheese. A lot of cheese, please. Lots of cheese.
So again, she doesn't like a crust, so we're gonna go all the way to the edge.
Y'all, look at that. That is beautiful. I'm thinking everybody needs a Nutria pizza. So, you know, don't count it out yet. Look at this. Look, we went from this to this. It's gorgeous. And I harvested this Nutria myself, guys. I am excited. Like, this is so cool to see it happen. First Nutria pizza. If you haven't tried this, you need to. And also, if you haven't bowhunted Nutria, you should do that too, because it's awesome.
All right.
Check that out, y'all. That's so much cheese. I love cheese.
Got cheese all the way out. And we are gonna cook this for about 4 more minutes. And then we can cut it.
Dang, guys, that's not long at all. Like, look how beautiful. It's going in. So the first one's in, and the second one's gonna be done next. Now, if y'all do decide to make this at home, just make sure that you tell me about it and you send Nutria pictures to me, because of course I'm going to promote it.
And tell us what toppings you added.
Yes.
That's the other thing we want to know. We want to know what goes really well with it.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what would go well with Nutria, so we're just trying it out, you know. So here we have some artichoke.
And whatever we have left over, I'm going to make a crustless quiche with after this.
Oh, heck yeah, that sounds good. Y'all check this out. It's so cool. And again, guys, I bow hunted this Nutria. If you haven't tried it, you need to. I just use fixed blade broadheads on my compound and shoot them in the head, and that's it. Like, they're yours. And so you get to use the furs. You can use them. They can be tanned, and then the meat is really, really great.
They're dual-purpose invasive species.
That's
fur and meat.
Exactly. I'm like, it's an invasive species, so you're doing Louisiana good when you come and kill them, and then you're doing Louisiana good when you actually use what you harvest, because it's really hard for me to not use what I harvest. That's what I always try to do. That's how I was taught, you know. So here we go, guys. Look how pretty. Ooh, Nutria, artichoke. All right, what's coming next?
All right, got some peppers.
Ooh, look how pretty, y'all. And again, the other pizza's in the oven right now, guys, so I'll let you know how it tastes once it comes out. We are 3 minutes away from the other pizza.
I like a lot of veggies on mine also.
Yeah, that looks super, super good.
And I have a feeling Anna's gonna try mine too.
Of course. And guys, by the way, this is Jody again. If you missed her introduction, she's my good friend. She is a professor in animal science, super cool, and she is a heck of a baker, and she called me up and was like, hey, let's try a Nutria pizza with the Nutria you harvested. So I was like, heck yeah, and let's do it on Valentine's Day, because why not? That would just be a fun day, show y'all what we can do. We call this Galentine's Day because it's not a date day for us. So anyways, but it's a good day for Nutria pizza, but when is it not?
Alright, and last to add to mine is the sun-dried tomatoes.
Ooh, yum.
And I got the tomato halves, but I chopped them up a little extra.
Check that out, guys. What do y'all think? Does that look pretty? I'm thinking that looks freaking awesome.
And we got 2 more minutes left on our other one. So, nice thing about this, oops, I left that one big, that's okay.
Look at that, guys. Look at that.
Right. Oops,
So here we go, guys. So we got 2 minutes left on my pizza. That's Jody's pizza.
and what I'm gonna add extra to mine is the red pepper flakes already and some more garlic. I like a little bit of kick. I'm not from Louisiana, so spice and me are so-so, but we're learning.
2 minutes. All right, there we go. And if y'all haven't seen, I'll, let me see here, flip it around, the Nutria meat, yeah. Yeah, so guys, if you haven't seen already, I want to show y'all what the Nutria meat actually looks like. So this is pre-cooking Nutria. It's a nice, pretty red meat. And again, don't be scared of Nutria meat. I know people are just like, it's a rat. No, it's really high protein, low fat meat. They're herbivores. They eat marsh plants. That's why they're invasive to, Louisiana. They eat our coastline. So what better way? Harvest them, use them. And again, the meat's pretty. It is a little bit tougher, so that's why I cook it down in the crock pot. And while we got that going, got about 10 seconds left in the oven, guys. 10 seconds. And look how pretty it is. Just waiting on that one to go in. And you can put whatever you want on it, but this is the options we kind of chose. Y'all, look at that. That is beautiful. Holy smokes. That is the first ever Nutria pizza, we think. We've never seen one done before, so heck, we're gonna claim it as our own. So y'all, look at that. I mean, don't you want to give Nutria pizza a try? You want to make that for your loved one. So, a huge ups to Jody for basically doing everything except harvesting the Nutria.
It's really a group effort.
It's a group effort.
Anna harvested Nutria. I whipped up the pizza dough.
That's right. I was like, Jody handmade that pizza dough. So again, like, this is a freaking fantastic pizza, y'all. We have stuff that we like handmade and harvested. So again, you need to try this. Like, try this if you ever get a chance. Look how good that is. Can we try a piece on camera?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, guys, I get to try the first ever piece of Nutria pizza.
All right, I'll let you cut it how you want.
Oh man, here we go, guys. Like, look at this. Look how beautiful. Okay, can you get that? Cool. All right, guys, here we go.
Oh, sorry for my shakiness.
Oh, that's all right.
Here,
I got
take
this.
that.
Yep. Here we go, guys. So, first Nutria pizza ever. Or at least we're gonna claim it as ever. I'm not quite sure, but this is what you need to make your loved ones. Nutria pizza, guys. This looks amazing. If I can cut it okay. Let's see. Let's do it one more time. All right. I'm not good at this part, but it's okay.
Use your...
Oh, use this?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a smart thing to do. Let's see, guys. Can I get it out? There we go. Y'all, look at this. Look how beautiful. This is Nutria pizza at its finest, guys. Like, harvested, made. I'm so excited. It's going to be a little hot. But we're going to give it a try on camera. All right, y'all. First ever bite of Nutria pizza. I'm going to tell you that's really good. That's really, really good. This is like pulled pork on a pizza, but it's pulled Nutria from a crock pot.
Ooh.
Yeah, just straight up. So, like,
So, Nutria would also make a good barbecue pizza then.
You know what, guys? Next time we might have to do a barbecue pizza with the Nutria. That actually might be really, really good. I really like those. Next time we'll barbecue it. But, guys, give this a try if you get an opportunity. This is so, so freaking good. And that is what you can do with an invasive species like Nutria. So I hope y'all learned something today. Again, bring this to your loved ones. They might love you, they might hate you, but it's always a good day to cook a Nutria pizza.
It's honestly the thought that counts and the effort.
Exactly. A lot of effort went into this pizza. A whole lot. So y'all have a good Valentine's Day. Stay safe out there and go bow hunt some Nutria. Bye, y'all.